them people. Nah, homie, you wasting your time. Because they said they was losing how much? $100 million or something a week, General Motors for losing?
Mm-hmm.
They come to an agreement. The agreement that they coming to pay these people is nothing that these corporations have made. So you think about what we as taxpayers and American citizens done for the auto industry. Homie, the auto industry failed and we bailed them out. So since being bailed out, they have made record earnings. I'm talking about every year, their record earnings keep going higher and higher, and these people haven't got a dollar raise. They hire workers who work there for 3 to 5 years as temporary employees, never having any benefits. So meaning that's 6 days a week. If I need a day off, my job is always in jeopardy. And they reporting record number earnings, and we got to squabble with y'all about a little bit of money. Homie, I don't encourage mayhem, and I don't encourage anarchy. But that's the only thing gonna make this country hit the reset button.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
Now, you were saying something earlier about, if you was to go out and protest and, hey, I'm black. And a lot of people right now, we talk about strike, we talk about, do you feel like protesting works like to go up in arms and have a protest? You feel like that actually works when groups gather and picket fence things?
No, don't work at all. What works is the union president and some more of the people part of the union auto worker, they kidnap a few of them people family members. Protesting don't do a motherfucking thing. If you ain't rushing up in they motherfucking house, snatching their wife out of her while she's screaming and hollering, blindfolding her while the motherfucking maids and the yard man running to call 911, shit, I done waste this motherfucking shit on the cow. If goddamn it, you ain't up at the school, riding by the school, you done alerted the motherfucking school resource officer that it's a van riding by with tinted windows to kidnap them people. Nah, homie, you wasting your time. Because they said they was losing how much? $100 million or something a week, General Motors for losing?
Mm-hmm.
They come to an agreement. Nigga, the agreement that they coming to pay these people is nothing that these corporations have made. So you think about what we as taxpayers and American citizens done for the auto industry. Homie, the auto industry failed and we bailed them out. So since being bailed out, nigga, they have made record earnings. I'm talking about every year, their record earnings keep going higher and higher, and these people haven't got a dollar raise. They hire workers who work there for 3 to 5 years as temporary employees, never having any benefits. So meaning that's 6 days a week. If I need a day off, my job is always in jeopardy. And they reporting record number earnings, and we got to squabble with y'all about a little bit of money. Homie, I don't encourage mayhem, and I don't encourage anarchy. But that's the only thing gonna make this country hit the reset button, is when the people realize they got the power, and nigga, they stand up and rise. So there's a movie in a book. I read the book and I saw the movie. It's called V for Vendetta. Y'all watch that motherfucker. Y'all watch that motherfucker. And y'all understand where we are going for the future. The people will go against the media. The people will go against the entertainment industry. The people will start harming celebrities. The people will start kidnapping politicians. This is coming and they know it. Nigga, they know it because they can predict crime. So they have things what they call quantitative statistics, right? So they can look at an area, they can look at the growth of an area, and they use a predicting tool, what they call a bell curve, right? So they factor in all these numbers and do like this mathematical equation, and they can say, hey man, there's gonna be crime over here in 10 years. There's gonna be a wave of crime. Man, they can predict this shit. So after the Capitol riots and what Donald Trump was able to tap into the regular common person's frustrations toward the government, that scares them. That's why they're so set and bent on putting him to rest. Because he watered some seeds of civil. I was gonna say domestic rebellion, but that's kind of classifying us as terrorists. But we're not terrorists. We're frustrated and fed up Americans who have a right to be civilly disobedient. Uncivil rest. So we have a right to be civilly disobedient, where we can challenge our government and throw rocks at the police and shoot bullets at our government officials.
Peaceful protest.
Now we have a right to peacefully protest, but we also have a right to bear arms and stand against our government when they're gone too far. That's our constitutional right.
Stand against tyranny.
Yeah.
Bear arms and stand against tyranny.
Yeah, homie, that's our constitutional right. But talking like that and gathering up a group of motherfuckers, get your motherfucking ass put in federal prison and classified as a domestic terrorist. Because most Americans don't know their rights, so it'll be easy to convict me of domestic terrorism.
So, and you know, I was talking about this with some of my other friends. Like, it just seems like, and aside from black people being whatever, because nobody gives a fuck about a bunch of angry black people, but there is the middle class is being erased, and that's where a lot of comfortable white people, Mexicans, Asians rest, and it's getting to only be the poor and the rich. And there's a class of people who are gonna refuse to be poor. Niggas gonna be poor forever. We know.
Yeah, listen, them soccer moms.
Yeah.
Boy, them motherfucking fat redneck pink, them soccer moms. Man, them Asians planting them flowers out in the front yard that live. Y'all got them fucked up. If you think they finna be pushed down
by us, with us,
until you have the poverty. So you got below the poverty line. Then you got at the poverty line. Then you got above the poverty line. Then you got poor. Right? Then little bit of poor, you got a bridge that kind of works you into middle class. Most people get stuck on that bridge. Check to check living, apartment, rent house, nice car with a car note, car get repoed, 2-3. So that's that bridge. But that middle class, if you think they fit across that bridge knowingly, intentionally, and willingly, we'll see a whole bunch of unrest in this country. We're going back to a time that was called the Victorian Age in Europe. That's the time of the haves and the have-nots, and those was the only two social class that you had, rich and poor, and the poor never mixed with the rich. The rich never mixed with the poor, and you saw this on the movie when the boat sunk, Titanic. You saw that on Titanic. Nigga, the upper class was up there, the poor, and you was treated as such. We're going back to that.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life, that shit ain't
Street Starz.